One of the thoughts that really stood out to me in Chapter 4 was the whole idea, even just with the title, of examining author's craft through multimedia composition. This is really cool. One of the things that separates our content area is how we write. In math, it's really important in math to make sure that you're using the exact right language. If one word is different or wrong, it changes the whole meaning, because math it's precision, is what it really is. Math is precision. And then how in science, whenever we're writing, what we're doing is we're trying to either prove or disprove something. So everything seems to be an exploration in science, which is really cool. I think that's one of the reasons why kids like science so much. When we write in social studies, a lot of times it's of course nonfiction, but a lot of times we're looking for bias, we're looking for point of view, we're studying how elements of the past still influence the present. In English, it just really varies. Like, we write in a lot of ways. When we write in technology, sometimes it's to explain. When we write in art, sometimes it's for understanding. We're looking at, why a painter used certain colors, or why this particular artist chose to sculpt something this way. It really is for understanding, an explanation of deconstructing, of analysis, which is great. And the cool thing about using technology this way is I think we really have a chance to help each other. I understand that, we can't expect everyone to do this, that, and the other thing. We have standards we have to meet. But since we all teach kids and we all are trying to make sure that they do understand, and we're measuring the level of their understanding, writing's a great way to do that. And by doing this online, I think it kind of allows us to really look at what we're doing, and it's a really great chance for us to collaborate. And I think this is our chance as English teachers for us to look at what each other is doing. So I know in math, they have those questions at the very end of the different sections where kids are writing like a paragraph or maybe two paragraphs where they're really explaining something. They're really trying to communicate the understanding of the concept that they have been studying. I think this is a chance for us as English teachers to step up. This is our chance to, when kids are working on things like that, if we can get some sort of a collaboration going where we kind of we figure out what it is that the math teachers want, and then as English teachers, we have more training around teaching writing, and we can work with kids on how to do that. And it's also a great way for us to communicate across a content area. In science, with some of the different things, I know that the science is great about how the science department at Preston uses Blackboard and the different things that are going on. I really think that this is our chance, this online community that we can build, to not just help kids be better, but to help teachers be better. And I think when English teachers understand that, hey, we have to write and we have to communicate, and that writing and communication is key, I don't think we say, okay, well, science, you're in charge of doing all this, and history, you're in charge of doing all of this. I think this is our chance to help each other and work with each other. And there are kids that we're going to share where we have common things that are going on, and we can use that. We can, teach writing inside math. We can teach writing inside science, social studies, art, technology. It doesn't matter what the content area is. It can be done. More specifically, getting back to exploring the author's craft. There's a certain way that we write in science, in math, in social studies. There are certain ways we write for certain purposes and for certain audiences. And I think by using mentor text, I know that's a phrase that not everyone understands. Katie Wood Ray has talked about it. And Mechanically Inclined, Jeff Anderson talks about it a lot, where if you want kids to write a certain way, you've got to find little short pieces of text. Not huge pieces, but shorter pieces like, hey, this is what a great introduction looks like. This is what a great conclusion looks like. Here's a sentence that has really great specific detail. Here is a warrant where you take a piece of information and you explain how it supports your opinion. I think by using online technology and by collaborating, we can start sharing some of the things that we're using. And when we're telling kids, no, here's how you do it. Here are 4 different ways that, 4 different writers have done this. And what do you notice? And I think if we get kids talking and we get kids examining things, at reading things like writers, but writers specific to that content area or that discipline, I think we're going to get a lot better writing, a lot better communication, and a lot better thinking and understanding out of students. On page 56, Jeff Anderson wrote, "A digital writer constantly questions the ways in which text is being produced." So we're teaching kids to be reflective, but we're using reflection so much that it becomes reflexive. It becomes a reflex. It becomes automatic. And if we can teach kids to be this reflective, that it becomes common, they're going to be using higher level thinking skills, they're going to be building better brains, and they're going to be doing better thinking. And in the process, they're going to be a lot smarter. Thanks for watching. If you like my video, please give me a thumbs up. Have a good one.